You already know how we start these workouts, these upper body, chest and back days. We always start with the incline dumbbell. Just going through like a stint of that right now. And that was actually a huge PR. Literally, that was 19 with the 45s. Normally, for first set, I get 17 with that. So, feeling freaking strong right now. 3 sets of this, and I know you've read the title, and you're probably like, well, that's a bit narcissistic. Here's the thing. I didn't say it. I didn't say I had way above average genetics. Wasn't me. Just saying. But we're going to start 3 sets on the incline dumbbell press and 3 sets on the lat pull down. There we go. So 15 reps there on the lat pull down, and then some partials at the end. First set, obviously I didn't actually film my warm-ups. I did 2 warm-up sets on the incline dumbbell and on the lat pull down, and did some some warm-up for my shoulders as well, just to make sure I don't re-injure it. So doing that 3 sets of each. Oh, there we go. PR on there as well. I normally get 14 with that. There was 15. So now, oh shit. Okay, I can barely talk. Okay, so 3 sets. See the cable chest fly, and then 3 sets on the T-bar row. You know what it is. I'm like going through a stint right now where like I'm kind of trying to do, especially for my chest and back anyway, like the same exercise just so I can see the progression specifically on that. So that's kind of what I'm doing right now. If you've been watching most of my workouts, you know I always go incline dumbbell press, and then I'll always do a fly. I'll always do some kind of lat pull down and then some T-bar row, something like that. So that's what I'm doing. 3 sets alternating between the 2. 3 sets there. And then that's gonna wrap up chest and back, and then we go to arms. Cable tricep overhead extension, 3 sets of that, and then 3 sets cable bicep curl, really focusing on that stretch. And with this, especially on the long head of the tricep, that's like, I don't know, I think I got pretty weak triceps and biceps probably compared to like my back, my chest, and like my quads per se. So really trying to bring those up by focusing on that stretch mediating hypertrophy. So by having the cables positioned, or whatever, my arm is positioned behind me, both heads of the bicep cross the shoulder joint, so the stretch is affected by that shoulder position. So as we move the arm back, we get a bigger stretch, and I have the cable set up higher so we can get peak tension in that stretch position. So honestly, this exercise for the biceps and the cable tricep overhead extension for the triceps are my 2 best tricep exercises for sure. And I know that's also Jeff Nippard's, but I got the idea from him. I tried them. I freaking love them. Do it almost every time I train them. Oh, 3 sets on the skull crusher now, and I'm gonna be done doing 3 sets on the dumbbell preacher curl. Oh yeah. You know, I did have that, I still kind of have that like shoulder, whatever. I know I talk about it quite a lot, but this movement actually feels really good for it. So I know a lot of people with skull crushers like can complain that they have shoulder issues and stuff, but for me, I've never felt that. So definitely a great exercise for me. go. Oh my god, I have no idea why, but the burn I get from doing preacher curls, this has to be like the exercise. I freaking love this exercise, but my god, don't know why. It's so much more painful. Like, not like in a bad way. Like, I mean, like the lactic acid buildup that I get from preacher curls is way more than when it's behind my back or whatever. So like, I don't know. What do you think? Good bicep? It's got a big pump right now, so it doesn't really count. But yeah, definitely feel the pump. Like, if I had to pick one exercise, like, I still do like the cable curl a little bit more, but this is definitely a close second. I really get a good pump from doing these, so definitely one I do all the time. And now 3 sets of forearms and 3 sets for the upper traps. Alright, so 2 more sets of forearms and 2 more of the trap bar shrug, and that's gonna have to wrap up this video. Now, I know, the title of this video, I do think that I have pretty good genetics, but I just want to say that even if you have really good genetics, that doesn't mean you don't have to train hard or, work out consistently. Even if you have, like, let's say, for example, you have shitty genetics or something like that, if you train your ass off, you can still get an above average physique. You can always improve. Now, I do think like I said, even Doucette said, way above average genetics. His words, not mine, even though I do think I have good genetics. I've been training for 2.5 years, really, really happy with the progress I've made and the physique that I have. So I think this is a better time than ever to mention that I will be competing in a bodybuilding competition this year. I'm not going to go completely balls to the walls on like the diet and, it's going to be my first competition. So I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just going to do my best and whatever that is. I'm not expecting to win. Only been training for 2.5 years. I don't even really know how to pose that well, but I have been practicing quite a lot. So I will be competing at the Summer Shredding Championships, or not championships, they have a championships, you have to qualify, but I will not be winning that, so, but it's okay, gonna try my best. Like I said, I'm gonna be competing in Summer Shredding in Toronto, so if I see you there, I don't know if any of you guys are in the area, that's where I will be competing, so yeah. No matter how good your genetics are, no matter how bad, you can always improve. Do your best, train freaking hard, and if you have enjoyed, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe if you're new here, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.